this is for the community. You doing this, but this is that. So then here come Brenda. Brenda comes in and she starts stirring the pot, and she was like, well, Candy,
I know Brenda ain't getting in people's mess. She's supposed to be minding her business like she told me in proxy to do, but I shut up. Go ahead.
You don't get into that. I'm just telling you the pieces. Don't give no commentary to that. Okay? You stay out of that. Mute. Thank you. All right. So then Brenda comes up and said, Candy, I know you lying. You don't even like braid. So now that Diamond come up here and you going back and forth, you don't even like braid. This a known fact. You blocked out of the kingdom. This, that, and the third. So how you gonna be up here trying to quote unquote defend braid, and go against Diamond? You just trying to buy your way in by defending him, da da da. So everybody was in the comments and was like, oh, clock it, Brenda, da da da. And then Candy was like, actually, I was in the kingdom this morning. Tell her, braid. She was like, then Brenda was like, I know you.
Hold on 1 second. Thank y'all for the compliments. Yes, Derek, this is a calm live. We just trying to figure out what's going on. We being a little nosy. We not in no drama, no mess. Drama. Erica just telling us what's happening. Hey, Good Yellow, if y'all can join the team. Oh, let me change my live goal.
Oh, Good Yellow, you in trouble too, because they said they gonna tell Miss Nitra that you grabbed the heart me and HB live. Oh, okay, I'm done. Anyway,
Miss Nitra like HB though. Dasha, Miss Nitra don't fool with HB, but she fool with Dasha.
Oh, okay, yeah. So then don't be laughing. That's what your ass ran up out of there as soon as they said this shit too. Boy, I'm going out. Oh, I'm telling you, I've been in all the streets. Okay. So after all of that happened or whatever, Diamond did her little cuss out, and then she dropped the mic and left, and then they had some little back and forth. Boom. That was the most recent thing with that.
Is the clip available?
I'm looking for it, girl. I'm looking for it.
Out loud, Proxy looking for it too.
Please.
If y'all wanna be a part of the team, if you go up there, you can do the gift gallery. You can light that bitch up, or you can go in and you could claim your points. So like if you go up there, because I'm trying to get in the B League this week. If we do the A League, that'd be great. Thank you, love. But like, yes, click that up there. You can claim your points, and a lot of the claim and the points are free. All you gotta do is comment or get a notification when I'm live. Different stuff like that. So who got the clip?
Okay, so then, come on now, confident. When I get on the road, I gotta let it all out. Okay, so what brought Manny and Braid into it? HB made a PSA last night, and she said that everybody was blocked out, blah blah blah. Manny was doing that recap. That's what brought BK in. So then, HB made a post as well too, kind of talking about the Lil, and said there's a new king in town and that she done dethroned Braid or whatever. Braid is no longer the king and Lil the king or whatever. So they was kind of going back and forth, and they was saying, hey, don't bring him into that. None of this stuff. Lil was in the comments saying that HA had blocked them, and I added him and said, what you do? He was like, nothing. And she said, you a motherfucking lie, whatever. So he was like, well, I couldn't find your page, whatever. So apparently, she gonna be recapping him a lot. She said she on his neck, whatever. So Lil now is in HB Live with Braid King, and he having a part 2 interview today at 6 p.m. Central Time, which is an hour and 27 minutes away or whatever, and doing a part 2. Somebody sent Messy Mail and told him to wear a silk robe so Braid can really be mad. And Braid said,
don't forget that he
DoorDash HB. He DoorDash HB some food this morning today.
Who did, Khalil?
Khalil did.
Did you see HB backdrop with the King Khalil on it?
Yes. But HB done made an AI video or whatever with Khalil or whatever as a news report and said, is it squatting or is it roommating or whatever? And he on the video saying, she just better get out my mama house. This shit was funny, I ain't gonna lie to you.
He asked her, and don't forget about the flight too. The flight.
Yeah, he asked her, she said she gonna fly in one first class. He said, wait, hold up now. I can't afford that now.
They say Khalil the new king of messy
He's the king of messy talk. Oh,
talk.
He the
Yeah,
new Mike
Bray is
voice.
gonna
He the
be the
new Mike
king.
voice of messy talk. He Mike. That's
Leave
Mike
Bray
voice.
alone.
No,
He the
Mike the
king.
voice number two.
oh
That's
God.
what's going. That's what it is. Mike the voice number two. His crash out gonna be way worse than Mike the voice.
Oh
So
my
okay, so
God.
we'll touch on that because I got some commentary on that or whatever. I said I was gonna speak on that
Yeah, I want to
situation,
go into that too.
but I am gonna speak today. Anyway, so I got to get fresh before schools get started tomorrow. So
Yes,
I
yes.
can't stay long, but I am going to spend. Let me rewind. So there's a character from the old dime camp or whatever that was on her. Thought she was just gonna do that 1-2, 1-2.
Who, Julia?
Yes.
Well, please don't speak about Julia. She said she's going to give me her dentist and I can move in. But you can go ahead, but just say Jay.
So let me ask you a question. T, did she apologize to me or no in BK panel? Just say yes or no.
She did. Yeah, she did.
Why she go over to AJ panel today and said
Hold on.
that she did not? I'm getting a text message to get down. IK friend, I am going to get down. I'm just doing a recap.
Who texted you to get down? No, she does not have to get down. That is not right. Don't do that to me.
It's our friend too.
Please, our friend. Please don't do this to me. She is protected over here. I need this. I ain't get to see what's going on, y'all. We need something new. It was heavy for me. Please, whoever is messaging, listen. Our friend, hear me out. Hear me out. Just hear me out. I ain't really been in the streets for the last couple days.
There she go.
I see her. It's been heavy, friend. It's been so heavy. And I just need a little bit of lightening. Okay? Now, if you take her from me, same resubscribe, please. Thank you, beautifully made court. You gotta come up and you gotta recap.
Same just came in here. I gotta go.
Yeah. No, you don't. Same said you can stay.
Gotta go. Bye.
Say no. Tell her she can stay.
3 minutes, T. 3 minutes.
Why?
T, we got to get ready for school tomorrow.
Come on, give her an hour.
Bye, T.
I don't keep her long.
I didn't need to see him.
Okay.
He turned off his
Okay,
gift badge because I didn't need to see him.
Thank y'all.
T, she can talk in 10 minutes then. She can tell you what happened in 10
An
minutes.
hour. Give her an hour.
Oh, God.
Okay, somebody said 30.
45.
Somebody said 30.
45.
T, I'm not the only person that's telling her to get down.
What the hell happened?
Nothing.
Why she gotta get out of my
Because
space?
you know when something always happen, I always get drugged into something that ain't got nothing to do with me.
I got
Just
your
because
back.
they mad-
Didn't I have your back
Listen
the
to-
last time?
T, you ain't listening.
He is irrelevant. I don't pay nothing.
You're not listening. They'll get mad at her because she's recapping what happened. They'll get mad at her for recapping, and then I get drugged into it, and I ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
I get the same shit, okay? We got this. We in this together.
Okay, I gotta talk fast. He said I got 30. Okay, let's take the 30.
45. Let's go.
30 T. 35.
35.
Okay, 35. That's it. Bye. You can drop me.
All right. Thank you, Sang. See, I know y'all love me. Go ahead, Erica. 30 minutes. 35 minutes.
Whew. Okay. God dang. How you just gonna come and check me like that in public, though? Good Lord. Damn. But I listen. Okay. Anyway. So, yeah, he do pay all the bills. I don't pay shit, honey. No, I don't even put gas in my car. I don't know what you talking about. I got brand new tires,
I make
brand
sure
new
y'all
brakes.
realize. Make sure y'all know I got a birthday trip.
Yeah.
coming.
Okay, damn, he count down. Okay.
No, go ahead.
Anyway, so not them counting down. So did Julia not apologize to me in BK panel? She went to what's her name's panel today and said that she did not apologize to me. Or whatever. So they was clocking her shit though, because she was saying that I'm the one that started all this shit or whatever, that I was lying. I'm like, you was on apology tour or whatever, Dime went live today and they kind of clocked some of the other stuff that she had said. Thank you, user. And they had, Dime had clocked out some of the other stuff that she had said that was kind of lies or whatever. And she went over the AJ panel and was still talking junk, and tried to make it out to be more than what it was. And she was just called out for the snake because she went to go apologize to Kiana as well, too. And she apologized to Polly Meme, too. You on mute, babe.
She absolutely apologized. I said maybe she feel like she took it back because you didn't accept it, but she absolutely did apologize.
Ooh, she drugged my man for nothing and told a whole bunch of lies and kept hoping. No, I'm not. Keep your apology. I don't give a damn about none of that. But anyway, this is not about me. So back to the recap. So what Proxy is talking about, the other day we were in BK's live, and you remember when Essence had got up on the panel in AJ's live and started screaming at her son and told him to get down?
I didn't hear that part.
What?
No. When was that, today?
No. Remember when AJ was interviewing Lil?
No,
Lil.
I wasn't around for that. I didn't hear that. Thank you, Dreamer. Nope.
And can you just tell the story because you run out of time?
So King Lil, okay, so Leroy, King Lil last week got interviewed by AJ. Remember they was trying to compare y'all too, whatever. So when Essence got up there, she was screaming and yelling for him to get down, blah blah blah, and told him to stay off the panels. He went live on his own, and when he went live on his own, you know, he started exposing a few things as well. But later on that day, she had got on, I was on BK panel and she ended up joining, and so did Trina and HB, and AJ was streaming it or whatever, and she got upset because she was like, just the other day, just earlier, you was so upset, you was this and you was that, you know, and they started streaming AJ, and AJ said that she seen a lot of fake shit going on, you know, and that she didn't understand how she's still sitting in panels with all the people that's on some fake shit, say that I drug her, never drug Essence, mind you, but and all this other stuff. So when Essence had got down, she had said the stuff, and they was like, oh God, why you say that? Da 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 da. Essence came back into the comments, and I was being just a teeny bit messy. I was like, well, she said, what did she say? And I repeated it, and AJ got mad and was like, bitch, you a liar, da da da. I was like, I did not lie. Everybody was in the comments like, she's not lying. She repeated exactly word for word what you said, and she got mad and called herself trying to drag me or whatever, and told me that I did this change, did something about that I need to change my draws and change this, and I'm doing all these changes. And I just said, AJ, I'm not going to argue.
This?
About 4 days ago, okay. And that I need to change my draw. And I started laughing, and I just said, AJ, I'm not going to argue with you. The only thing I'm going to ask you, have you did a change of address with the post office? And then I left it and I went on mute.
What is that supposed to mean?
Have you found a new address to give to forward your mail to?
Anyway, you change it for all? True.
Girl, I change my drawers twice a day.
I didn't know what that was supposed to mean. Y'all know I ain't that good with the reads now.
So then, so Lil went live last night. So after the interview he did with HB or whatever, for Friends with Benefits, Friends with Attitude. What's the lady name? Friends had a live, and she was doing all that yelling and screaming and her panel and stuff, and they was trying to decipher who was right, who was wrong. Lil was streaming them, and he went up on the panel because they want to say that him and his mama need to go to therapy, FWA. But
I don't like how they did him last night. I must say that I don't like how they treated him last night. Y'all know how I feel about the young folk, and I feel like that if you're a man or a woman, and I don't know, I feel like they kind of, I don't like how they did him last night. I
agree. They said him and his mama need to have therapy and all this other stuff, and that's what made him go up. Because he was like, me and my mama don't have no problems. Why do y'all think we need some therapy? Da 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 da. I said it was underlying issues, such and such, such and such. So round 2, which is what I missed, was because I had to go to sleep. But Trina ended up going up.
Right, I was in there for that.
So you can find that recap on.
I don't know all that, but him moving goofy, I definitely. I don't think. Okay, so can I ask y'all a question? I'm sorry, Eric. I know you. How is he moving goofy when he not doing nothing different than anybody else when he defended his mother or defended his name? How is that goofy? Is it because he's a man?
I think that's what it is.
Like, is it because he's a man that makes him goofy? Because I'm not understanding what's goofy about what he's doing. Even if his mama said don't do it, like a man is gonna step behind a woman, and then a man is gonna step behind his mama. So I'm not understanding. Okay, so that's what I'm asking you, E-Joy. You say you don't give a damn if he's a man or a woman, but I'm asking you, what is it about him that's making him move goofy?
First of all, being on this app arguing, thinking you defending your mama from anybody on a phone, on an app, in a box with words is ludicrous. It is stupid.
Not
It
to
is
me.
stupid. It is. It is stupid.
I mean,
You ask a question, I'm giving you the answer. My answer is this. It is stupid. My son ain't getting in no box to argue with people that I can argue with by my damn self. He ain't protecting me. What is he protecting me from? They words? What is the
I
protection?
mean, he's 26 though. He's not like he's
Where is
50.
he? That's the one. That's one thing. That's just one.
I
That's
mean,
a goofy
Samir. Okay,
ass
let's go.
move.
When Samir
Hold,
hear y'all, hold
can I
on. Give me
finish
a second.
answering?
Give me a second, because I asked Joy, but give me a second. When Samir,
Oh, I
when
thought you
Samir
said
hear y'all,
y'all.
Samir hear y'all say one thing, and Samir like, don't talk to my grandma like that. At the
How
end
old
of
is
the
he?
day, I don't care. At the end of the day, some males are not having it.
And
They're
that's
just not
fine. I'm
having
just
it.
giving my answer. I'm just giving my
Go
answer. I
ahead.
think that's stupid. And then to proclaim yourself to say, I'm a real street nigga. I'm a real street
I mean,
nigga.
yeah, you don't have to
And
say
to
that.
and to do it under the assumption that you're a real street nigga. I don't know real street niggas. Real street niggas
Maybe he
who
thinks he's a
getting
real street
in
nigga.
boxes and who getting in boxes who say, they really about that life, and then they talk that much until about their mama's business inside of her house. I don't know no real street niggas doing that. That talk that much, that's gonna tell you everything that's going on in their house and all of that. See, if it was
Rick
me,
do it.
Okay,
I don't.
okay,
That's
I got
it.
20 minutes.
So,
Okay,
and
so
You
then
got 20 minutes.
if
I got
you
20
gonna
minutes.
be, if you gonna protect your mama, and it's somebody in your house, your mama house, who you think is being disrespectful to your mama, why not just get in your car and drive to your mama house where you can get true protection?
Then
Why
he
get
go
on the
over
app?
there, and then he get in his
That's
car and go over
protection.
there. They gonna say he a
That's
lame for
protection.
going over there. Okay, but
That's
I get it.
protection.
Okay, so my turn now. If he get in his car and go over there, then y'all gonna say he over there trying to fight a woman. And I just feel like no matter what he do, because he's a man, because if it was a woman going up defending her mama, going up and saying something about her mama, wouldn't nobody say a goddamn thing. But
I
being
don't
that
know.
he's a
I'm
man,
just answering the
this is just
question.
my right. Being that he's a man and he's stepping for his mama, now everybody like, well, he ain't street, he ain't this, he ain't that. Braid will step. Braid is a man. He step every motherfucking day for the women that he give a fuck about. He step every motherfucking day for the women he fuck with on this
It's
app.
pointless.
So don't
But
nobody
don't
don't
argue
nobody
the
say
point
nothing
that's
about
moved.
that. Don't
Hold
I
on,
nobody
think
hold
say
that
on.
nothing about
anybody
that.
who
Hold
Don't
on,
thinks
wait a
argue
minute.
the
I'm not
point that
done
has
yet.
moved.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. It's a lot of men on this app that will step for the women in their life, and they will say something. They'll come up in your panel and they'll defend a woman. Carver
stupid,
defend the women. Okay, they could be
stupid.
stupid, but they do it. So my whole thing is this: what makes him different than any other man that feels okay? I'm gonna say something. I've seen motherfuckers come and grab the phone and take up for the woman in their life. I feel like him going over there is a bigger problem, because then if they get into an altercation, they gonna say he trying to hurt the woman.
I hear you. I think it's stupid that anybody feels like they protecting anybody on the app, on the
I
phone.
didn't
Ain't
say he was
nobody touching
protecting his
nobody.
mom. Nobody said
I'm
protecting.
just
I said
asking,
speaking up for his mother. I
speaking
didn't say
up for
protecting
all
his
of that.
mother.
I feel
He can speak
like
up for his mother
anybody.
if he wants to.
I feel
I
like
don't
when
see a
it's done,
problem.
whether it's a man or a woman, it is stupid. All that hooping and hollering, that's stupid. And if and he said, I'm gonna step for my mom. I think if you're gonna step, don't sit on the phone on the couch holding your hand. Stepping and stepping. Well, I
But
don't know.
y'all,
Real
if y'all
Well,
would
I
let
don't
me
think you're
finish,
wrong.
it
I'm
has
sorry. You
gone
can go
stepping and
ahead.
beyond
You
that
can go
stepping.
ahead and
though.
finish. We can talk about it in a minute. And for
Yeah, but
y'all
it's gone
saying,
because it's
and for
gone
y'all
beyond.
saying his mama asked him not to, shit, our mamas asked us not to do a lot of
No,
shit we
she
still
didn't. But
do.
she asked. But on another line, she said, Somebody tag him and go get him." So that right there too. That's crazy.
And
Because
yeah,
she
but I didn't
said
hear him hooping and hollering either. I didn't hear
she
that
said
either.
tag.
Go
She said
ahead.
tag it and did it. Well, hooping and hollering, arguing back and forth, calling people not like
No,
it ain't no
no.
protection. It ain't no
I
protection.
didn't say it was though. I didn't.
That ain't stepping. That's not stepping.
Shit, I ain't gonna be mad at no man in my life speaking up for
But
me.
she called him. She told him to stop. But then she the one who said somebody tag him and then brought him into it. So it's just stupid. It's all stupid. And now he over there with HB playing him like a little puppet. Oh baby. I really don't give a fuck what he do.
So it has gone beyond that, because at first it did start off as him stepping for his mama. His mama told him to shut the hell up and get down, blah 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 blah. I feel like she emasculated him at that moment, and he said, "Fuck it." You get what I'm saying? But in the midst of that, Trina responded with, um, saying some stuff about him. You get what I'm saying? So now it's a tick for tat thing of them responding, for every action there's a reaction, and now it's him and Trina. It's no longer about his mama because he can't do nothing about that. That's his mama house. If she want to go through that, she gonna go through that. But now he's just solely responding to Trina. And what Trina's saying. You get what I'm saying? So he I'm stepping out of that. If my mama want to be crazy, I'm going to let her be crazy or whatever. But I'm not going to let Trina talk to me and say what she want to say about me on this internet. So now all of his responses are to Trina, so to speak. So initially his response to Trina was don't talk to my mama like that. But when my mama telling me to shut the hell up, I'm washing dishes, I'm sorry. But when my mama tell me to shut the hell up and get down, then okay, now it is. And then now she's saying stuff to me. Now it's all on her. But now they going below the belt with each other. And this is where the problem comes in for me. They are now going below the belt and now they exposing each other, different stuff, and it's going on and on. I said that he was talking about Trina first.
What's below the belt?
Well, I just feel like personally they telling entirely too many personal household business. You get what I'm saying? To me. He's showing text messages between him and his mama. Now granted, I'll own my part. I did tell Trina things that Essence did say. I never sent them to her because we were friends at one point in time. You get what I'm saying? Or whatever. And I never posted them on the internet, none of that stuff. But the shit that he been posting, and Trina started the text message thing in FWA Live last night.
I think he started the text message thing.
He started because he was on there.
He showed a portion of the thread, and that's what triggered it.
Yeah,
no, he showed a portion of the thread.
I think what happened was because I was in there, and I haven't heard. I was in there, and then I ended up falling asleep because this has been going on from the time I went to sleep to the time I woke up. So this has been going on for the last 12, 13 hours.
Yeah,
probably more than that. So probably 24 hours. So
and I don't agree with that. You get what I'm saying?
So I do think that what happened was how can I go back? Trina jumped in okay, this is what I saw. I could be wrong. Trina jumped in a panel with friends with attitude in them, and she called him GAY.
Yep.
Then they got into it after she called him GAY. Then he asked her, did my mama kick me out? Put it on your daughter, my mama kicked me out. She said on my daughter. And that's when he got mad and dropped and went live.
Already live.
And then, he was already live because I was in his live. Yeah, I was in his live, and then that's when he said, that's when he showed
the screen, please.
That's when he showed them start showing the message. Because the first one was about him saying something about I'll be out in 2 weeks or whatever the case may be, and he just went on from there.
Yeah. So that's what I saw.
She just lied on her daughter. And he showed.
Hey, Mad Day. Go ahead.
He showed the text message of that, but then he also showed the text message of her asking for the pickle and showed the messages of her sending her.
Now, how does that work though? If somebody sends you, because they say he can go to jail, and I'm just asking, if I unsolicitedly, without somebody asking me, sends pictures, because I mean, be sending D pics. I'm telling you right now, you send me a D pic, I'm exposing you because I didn't ask you for that. But if somebody sends you a pic, Brittany Barbie, I got something to say to you too. I'm glad you're here. If I send you a pic of me and you didn't ask me for a pic, I can still get in trouble for showing with you sending me something? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's called revenge porn. And if you start posting it and showing other people those pictures, yes, you can. Yes.
Okay. I was wondering about that, even though he ain't asked for it?
Yes, even though,
Okay. So that means I can't.
Just because you didn't ask for it, don't mean
I can't expose a man. That means I can't expose a man when he send me something?
No, you cannot.
I mean, it's called revenge. It's called revenge porn, and even whether they ask for it or not.
Hey, Grits.
And you better hope you know exactly how old they are, because if they 1 year under that line, now you're gonna you could be registered as a child.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna do that with no.
I'm just saying. I'm saying that's what that revenge porn stuff is. That's how it works.
But the bottom line.
That's what I was asking, Polka. So if they send it unsolicited, can I press charges?
Yes, you can too.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You
But
can
I
put
have another
charges against
question.
anybody.
What if you?
Hold
What
on.
if?
I only got 6 minutes. I mean 8 minutes. Hold on. So here's my feedback to this. Okay, all three of them are wrong. Okay,
Okay.
and this is my overall viewpoint of it all. All three of them are wrong. All three.
Hey,
Um,
Janae.
if Trina had not had the hot mic and let TikTok in on the family business or what was going on in the house, none of this would be going on. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If he wouldn't have, if Essence wouldn't have called her son over to Manny's panel to quote unquote back up what she had to say to Queen Jules, he wouldn't have been on Messy Talk. Had he not gone up on the panel in HB Live and started that stuff, it wouldn't have been here. So all of them are wrong. It was a trickle down effect. My thing is this: whether who started it or whether who farted it, my child is my child. When you start to expose things that you were privy to because you living in my house or whatever, and you are access to my family, that's where I feel like the line kind of gets drawn. You get what I'm saying? You know, and especially if I am already assisting you, you know, and I'm not a fan of either, for real, but right is right and wrong is wrong. And Trina wrong for, you know, going after Essence son. Essence wrong as well for even trying to emasculate him in AJ's panel. While she was calling him when he was in HB panel the first night, she should have got her ass up there like she did in that do that. You get what I'm saying? So I just think it's all nasty work, and I feel like it's gonna get worse.
Okay. I'll say my piece in a little bit. Go ahead, Candy.
What if the photos accidentally get leaked? Can they prove that you actually exposed that picture, or would it be just a leaked photo?
I don't know nothing about none of this. Thank y'all. I don't know. Anybody know?
You know, man, I don't know if they're gonna take the time to go through all of that, but I mean, people have, I don't know. There's lots of cases y'all can look up. Y'all can look up a lot of cases. And for the person who said it's not true, if you get unsolicited pictures, then send me some unsolicited pictures, and then we can test your theory. I mean, we can test it out. It's considered sexual harassment
Well,
because you
as
didn't ask
Toba
for it.
said that when I said that she emasculated him, to me she did because I have grown sons too, right?
Oh, thank you, Al, with the money gun.
Diamond gun, diamond
Oh,
people.
diamond money gun. Sorry.
But to me as a mother of adult boys, I'm not going to insert myself to show dominance over my children on a public app or whatever. And I think that that's kind of what happened in that situation or whatever. Like I can call you, but I'm not going to get up there and yell at you and little boy you know, and you 26 years old. You know what I'm saying? On a panel of 2,000 people. I don't think that was right.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Brittany, I don't know if it's smart for me to ask you what I wanted to ask you because it's actually kind of died down and I don't want to reignite it.
Well, T, I mean, I understand your feelings. So do you know what well, I mean, you know what it pertains to, but what is...
Yeah, you had asked a question. I did bring it up, but I just thought about it. You know how you impulsively think of something because you see a person that you've been meaning to say something to, and then you say something. But you had asked a question about myself with the situation and why I was so close to it, and I was like, you know, you come in my life. I just wonder why you didn't ask me. But it's okay right now because I don't want to reignite it because it's actually died down.
Without saying names, I know exactly what you're referencing. I held a live and we were just discussing about the main topic that happened. And, you know, some people had an opinion about it. And I was just like, you know, I didn't think about that. And looking into the thoughts about, you know, that term, conflict of interest, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, you know, I didn't think about that before. So what do you think about that. I already know like your passionate ways about certain topics, and that's what I respect about. So that's why I know this is all passionate and love. I don't think what you're doing is anything out of maliciousness, but just listening to other people's opinion, I'm questioning, why do people think this way?
Because they don't like me.
I don't think, not everybody, that's the thing. What I was, I know what you're talking about now, exactly. The person that I told to, okay. It pertains from a previous live, and we just happen to pick up on it in that particular person's space. But I can see why you think that way, but it was just a simple question about that from another live. We were literally picking it up from another space.
I can respect that.
I will say, if the way how I came about it with the person, if that definitely did not come off in the right way towards you, I can hold myself accountable. And
yeah, because I felt like if it was something that you want to know, only person that could tell you about me is me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And being that you often frequent my lives and you're here, I don't understand why. Let me ask anybody else what my intentions are.
You're right, T. You're right. I could have easily asked you because you're always on live and you could always have people ask you questions and stuff like that. I could have easily asked you. That's true. So I'll hold myself for that, and I could have easily just asked you that question.
I respect that. I appreciate that.
No, of course. I still love you, T. That's why I came in here gifting you. I was like, I still the same.
I was a little, like offended because I felt like she comes in here a lot. She could ask me. And this is something I'm very passionate about, which is why I don't want to go into it because it has died down, thank God.
Thank God.
But I appreciate you coming up. I do.
I like to just listen to you. Listen, I could listen to you all day. It's just a question. And now I know that moving forward, anything I think about, I can always just come straight to you. No problem.
You always can ask me, and I'll be honest.
Yeah, no worries. I'm still listening to you. I'm just waxing my underarms.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you coming up. Hey, Jay Tutter.
No problem.
Did you have to tell us that?
All right, y'all. Okay.
So I would love to hear your point of view.
Okay, here's my point of view. I hate that all this is happening, but again, my what doesn't change. I am passionate about younger people. He is still a younger person. He's 26 years old. So he's a younger person that feels like I'm speaking up on behalf of my mother. Regardless if we think it's right or not, he's doing what he feels as a man or her son he is supposed to do. Do I think that that people are handling him properly? I don't. I think and the people his peers are his peers. HB, Bray, Trina, they're his peers. Older people, myself, friends, anybody that's in my age range, we are not his peers, right? This is a teachable moment for him. We don't have to talk down to him or at him to get a point across. And I feel like that's where we drop the ball a lot. The young man, where I've seen him go, he's been very respectful. I have not seen him disrespect anybody, any of that. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't understand. Why has never changed or been a secret you always stand up for? Yeah, I do. I just don't understand why he's being, what somebody said in the comments, villainized for doing what he feels what he feels he's supposed to do, as a man with his mom. There can be a man that can bring him to the side and be like, or somebody being like, I get where you coming from, but you don't have to do this because this made look bad, woo, woo, woo. But it doesn't have to be talking down on him, calling him lame, calling him goofy, like all of that shit. And again, it's not about a gender. It's about the what. The what is he's still a youth. He's a young man that's still finding his way. And where he's at right now, he feels like he's doing the right thing and defending his mother.
Good afternoon, T. Good afternoon, panel. Good afternoon, comment cousins. That's what I wanted to ask you. I was going to type it in the comments, but it was a little long. So since you said that, what do you think about, because when Essence hopped in the panel, with him, she let that be known. She was basically like, hey, yeah, she was screaming, of course, but she basically was just like, hey, the way you're defending me is embarrassing me in yourself. The way you're defending me is affecting me negatively. So what is your thought with her directly saying that to him and then him continuing
I'm gonna tell you
to.
just like this. If somebody disrespected my mama or talking down on my mama and my mama tell me not to do shit, if I see it, I'm still gonna do shit. My mama's just gonna have to be mad at me.
So you
Call it
don't think he
disrespect,
should have
call
still
it disrespect, call it what you want. But if I feel like I'm gonna step for my mama, I'm gonna step for my mama. Mama, you gonna have to be mad at me later because I'm stepping.
Okay.
And that's just me. I'm stepping. That's it, that's all. And if you want to be mad, mama, later, we can talk about that later. I could be disrespectful, rejectful, whatever you want to call me and put in place of it. But I'm gonna step when it comes to my mama.
I
Me
get
and my mama
that.
could deal with that later.
I get that. I get that.
My mama don't tell me shit on purpose. My mama works with a bunch of women my age, works over them. She don't tell me shit on purpose because she know I'll pull up over there. I might pull up and be around the corner and see one of them hoes walk out the door because the way you talking to my mama. Okay? The same thing with my brother. I don't tell my brother shit. My brother don't know shit because I can't stop him. My brother sees somebody messing with me, I don't involve him. I try to keep it as far away as possible. I don't even bring my brother to TikTok. If y'all notice, my brother, I don't even call him. You know why? Because ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do to stop him if he ready to step. It ain't nothing I can do. So I just ain't gonna bring it to his attention.
I'm just gonna get you the way I'm gonna get you when I get you. It ain't just gonna. It
Yeah,
ain't,
everybody
you
gonna do it
gotta
in their
know.
own
Ain't
way.
nobody gotta know how I get you, but you gonna
Yeah,
get.
I agree with
I
that.
get you. I don't need to. I'm not gonna
Hey,
be up
princess
here.
baby.
My mama, I watch you and pay attention to you, and but I get you. I'm gonna
I
get you the
mean,
way I'm gonna
we
get
just
you.
seen a couple of days ago. I just posted the post. Kirk and Rashida daughter boyfriend just got unalive because of how
Oh,
he
I
doing
seen
her.
that.
And
Yeah.
this is why I tell y'all, men move. They do a little. They do
But
things a
this
little
is
differently
why
depending on the man and how he gonna move. Some men are high heads. Some men move in silence. Some men don't give a fuck about silence. It all depends on the man. And it all depends on the way that they feel that they protect. And it don't mean it's right. But that's why I tell y'all when I be talking to y'all be thinking I'm a pick me and all this shit. Don't be involving these niggas up in shit
I
when
was
it
just
comes to
about to
women
say
shit
that.
because they gon' move and they not gon' when they latch on they not gonna stop.
Final thought before I drop. I think what I'm
Yeah,
waiting to
princess baby.
see is Essence made a statement on Bryson panel that she would lay down for Trina and her daughter, and she gonna fight tooth and nail for anybody in these streets about them and all this other stuff. I think I'm waiting for her to do the same thing with her son. The way that FWA them handled her son last night and did all that other stuff, like if sitting back
But
in
is
the shadows,
Essence
reviewing
really a confrontational person though?
I don't think she is,
I mean,
which is
she'll go back.
you
She
think
why.
might
that
do
was
that
Kat,
one
what
too, but
she
I
was
haven't
saying
seen
about
her
Trina?
really be
She get up in these
confrontational.
panels and defend Trina. She get up in these panels and defend Trina. So she got to be a little confrontational.
I think she
You think
is,
she
but
jumps
not
up and
at the
defends Trina?
level people expecting her to be.
Defends Trina how though?
I think that
Trina
she's
usually defends
confrontational
herself.
though. But I
Wait,
don't see
hold
her as a
on.
confrontational
I
person.
think this shit should be just shut down all the way around.
Erica,
Yes, babe.
hold on. TeaTyme, hey.
Hey.
She is confrontational. One time they was on AJ panel, I believe, or somebody panel, and Erica said, I'm gonna pull up. And she said, well, come on then, I'm right down here. You can meet me right here. And then I don't
No,
know
she
if
said
they
she was
ever.
going to pull up on me.
Oh yeah, my bad, my bad.
Yeah, she
Mixed
said
up,
she was going
mixed
to pull up
up.
on me.
Is that confrontational or
Okay, so she know Erica in real life, right? But I
We
haven't
say
seen her
that a
be
lot over here.
confrontational on the on this here web.
I don't know, TeaTyme, I did, sister.
I mean, I've seen her engage, but I don't see Essence in mess often engaging, confrontational, jumping in panels. Only time I've seen Essence really come up and like speak up is when Kelsey, but she was speaking up to make clarity, like when everybody was talking about Kelsey or something like that. I don't really see her go in like that though, but I could be
But now
wrong.
we're talking about your blood that came out
Messy.
your cooter mamba in my Princess
I'm
voice.
just listen. I'm not saying she right. I'm just saying I just haven't really seen her do it. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not right all the time. Now I could say when I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Hey, Dr. Rejectable.
It's a picking and choosing thing, but I didn't come up here for that TeaTyme. I
All
was
right,
trying
chill.
to
I'll be back.
Okay.
I was trying to come up the other day, but y'all was in the midst of something, which y'all still is. I don't care no more.
Go ahead, baby.
Don't stop doing what you're doing, okay? It's women, okay, I'm gonna say women because we're grown now, that need you, that wants a voice, that, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be that spokesperson. I don't give a fuck what people talking about. Oh, she's not a therapist, she's not this, she's not that. And guess what? Y'all bitches ain't worth a motherfucking damn, okay? Period, point blank. TeaTyme, don't stop speaking out for the young women that need your help on the front end, back end. If you gonna advocate for her, advocate for her like you do. And fuck these dog head ass bitches. Because guess what? These same bitches been the same, having their babies in the same motherfucking predicament. And then be like, oh my God, why you go to her? Well, bitch, you ain't doing it. Somebody gotta help me. So I'ma just say I love you for that TeaTyme. I know we had our little run-ins, we had a talk, and I guess I'm a teacup now. Welcome in, you guys.
Oh Lord, y'all done turned her into a damn teacup.
But that's all I have
Thank you. I
to say,
appreciate that.
TeaTyme. Because you know I'll be doing that back end shit, but we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye
Bye.
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 Okay, y'all. I don't know. I cannot say what other people should or shouldn't do. I could just say my opinion. I don't see him doing anything wrong. We see people on this platform, they step for us and we ain't no relation to them. We have people that I mean, I'm just saying, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there are people that step for people that ain't got their blood. So I will be damned if I'm gonna tell somebody that's related to stand down. Because people are stepping and you ain't got no blood relation to me. I ain't never met you in real life before. I don't even know your name for real. And I see people going around swinging. And so I'd be damned if I'm going to say that this young man swinging for defense of what he feels he's defending his mother.
Yeah, I wouldn't
I
tell
don't
him.
think
I
him
wouldn't tell
defending
him that
her was
either. I
wrong.
wouldn't
I
tell
think
him.
once she let him know that the way he was doing it was affecting her negatively, I think he should have maybe adjusted. But I don't think he wrong
okay, so
at all.
let's be honest. Let's clock this shit.
How he gonna adjust it if that's who he
down.
is?
Well, let's just break it down because she loves both of them, right? She cares about both of them, right? And Trina has not said a lot of stuff in to protect Essence at this point, right? But she had to get there too. Y'all have to remember there were things that were done that jeopardized Essence, and they had CPS coming to her crib and all that shit. So she had to get there.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So we have to understand that, like, people have to get there at their own pace to realize, okay, this shit ain't, whatever. So Trina just didn't fall in line with staying with Essence. She had to grow into this could get real bad.
Relationship.
They
grew a really good relationship. But I mean, to expect him to adjust that's just as crazy as him coming up here
It's
arguing.
not,
And I don't
because
care.
it would be
Hold
him
on. Can I
considering
say
his
this?
mama.
I listened to you. If I can finish my sentence, I would have really appreciated it. It is. It's crazy because my youngest son is like him, right? He gonna always come in hot, right? I would never even call him and I wouldn't say y'all go get him because I already know once he on, right? That's just it. That's just it. He on. I can't expect for him to suddenly adjust because I'm embarrassed that he's being who I knew he was before I sent y'all to go get him and involved him in this shit. It ain't no way. It ain't gonna work like that. He's not gonna just all of a sudden turn it off because he turned it on thinking that he needed to come up here and defend me. That it don't work like that. You grow into being able to turn it off and on, and he ain't there yet. So that don't make sense either. So to have that as an expectation, no, she called him, and so I do understand that part. If a mama is saying, "Go get my son," the son is thinking he. She was on a live and she said, y'all tag him in. I don't know whose live it was. I seen a clip of that. She was like, y'all tag him in.
See, and that's not cool because if you want to keep him off,
Was that recent or was that from
it was in the beginning of all this. Whether it's recent, it's in this situation.
Oh yeah,
it's in this situation. So
when she was arguing with
she was arguing with somebody and she said it. I don't know.
She was arguing on, I think it was AJ or Bray panel.
Exactly. So if you gonna say that, my son coming in thinking my son coming thinking that he got to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, Because I called him. So now you're involved. You can't just think he's gonna turn it off now because all of a sudden now you're embarrassing me. You done got your stupid ass up there telling all the business. You done told how
Queen
much
Jewel.
rice
Okay,
I got
Manny.
in the cabinet. You done told I ain't got no beans and you can't be mad now that he up there because he just own one. It don't work like that.
Yeah,
Like
because she was talking about I own my house, and she starts showing. So let's talk about that real quick. I'm gonna go over
Yeah,
there.
she
Let
brought
me
him in.
because y'all talking about
yeah,
me
This is
telling
so
her business, and no
against
shade to
Yeah, I
Essence at
wasn't
all.
privy to
Let me
that
say,
little
give me a
part right
second.
there. So my
Give me a
bad.
second. Give me a second because y'all talking about he told her business. He's following what he see, right? So that live. I remember that live that she was on. He was on. She showed her house. She said, "This is my house. I paid for this house in full." I remember because her daughter got in the car and she was going off because they was like, "You need to spend time with your daughter and you supposed to be." I remember that live and he came on and he was defending his mama. So what? Like he's learning to fight
how is
in
he
that way
supposed
as
to adjust
well.
that? How is
Yeah.
he supposed to adjust that just because people think that it don't make sense? I don't give a fuck about him being up there talking stuff, right? I just answered your question. I think it's stupid to be here thinking that that is protection because it ain't protection in this box. We ain't defending shit. But
Like once you
at the
tag
end
me in,
of the day,
I'm
yeah,
locked
but
in
at
because
the
I'm gonna
end
keep
of the
looking to see what's
day,
going on.
at the end of the day, now you tagged him in. He is that, like that's him, right? And that's just it. That's why I would never tag my children into nothing that got nothing to do with nobody on this
If
app.
y'all notice,
My girl is coming in hot.
if y'all notice, my girls, what Taja come on here for? Her music, whatever. They don't come up in the panels to go back and forth and toe to toe with nobody. I keep my kids out of it. Now, if I gotta ask a question or something like that, that's it. That's all. They not even attached to it because they know this is what I do and I'm good. They don't. They know because I've developed that over the years with them. Right? If you gonna do this and they see it, you have to develop that with them. And they're also not TikTok people. They're not on this internet either. You know what I'm saying? So they know I got it. Right? They know this what I do. But I think it would be different if they were just now coming in and seeing something and somebody say something, their approach may be different if they didn't see me doing this and in my element like this on a regular basis.
Hi, TeaTyme. I'm being nice today. Don't worry.
That's okay. Can y'all get the live goal up, please? We got enough people. Go ahead.
I was going to tell you, remember when you used to go back and forth with the red pill dudes and they used to say things like they need to protect women from other women because we have really bad discernment sometimes when even women are the ones they have to protect us from. So wouldn't it fall in line with just the patriarchy and what men are supposed to do that he's protecting his mom from the other women?
I think anybody. I think he's just protecting his mom in general overall. I think if it was a man, woman, or anybody, I don't think when you're protecting somebody or you are speaking up for somebody, I don't think you see a gender. It's just like you get what I'm saying. I don't think it's because I think if I'm in a store with if I'm in a store with my brother and a woman come up and disrespect me, I don't think my brother's gonna care that's a woman. He still might intervene and be like, "Hey, yo, back up." You get what I'm saying? That's my sister. It's just a natural thing that they do. I don't think they care about if you a woman, man, or a child. I think it's just a natural form that they
Natural
jump
reaction
in.
for some, yeah.
Yeah, hey boo.
If your mom, sisters, cousins, they yell help, it's natural for some of them to just like,
Yeah.
I'm going. They going. It's like do it now and ask questions later. They don't even care what the
They may not put
situation
their
is.
hands on you. Like
Yeah.
even like I got in a fight. My husband was right there and my husband would step in and grab a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think that people realize in real life this shit don't turn on and off like it do, like y'all expect it to do on this internet. And I really think this internet is giving people a false sense of reality because in the real world, it don't go. A nigga will knock a female out for the person that I don't care if you my sister, you the girl I'm over here protecting. We came to the bar. I see you. They don't give a fuck what you look like. They will smile willingly. I don't care what you is. They will knock you out. They will.
Okay, I have another question.
They will.
I have another question for you. So if we look at it, right? So he's 26 and Trina's 31, right? How do we, if the genders were reversed and Trina, if he was the older man sending Trina photos of himself, how would we look at that?
So the age range isn't a big gap. So I think people will still feel some kind of way about it, but the age range isn't a big gap. I don't think it would be the age thing because they're still peers in a sense.
Yeah.
They probably at one point would have went to school together in some type of way, maybe freshman and senior depending. So they still are considered peers in that sense. But I do think that the roles would be reversed. If the roles were reversed, even sending pictures or anything like that, it would still be questioned. People would not be happy about that.
And then on top of that, like, send me a picture of your D.
Right. If people wouldn't be happy, they would say that they would say he's preying on her.
Mm-hmm.
They would say that, but I don't know what their dynamic is either. I don't know if they have a dynamic of they were flirting with each other or anything like that, but I don't think that it would be even up for consideration if the roles were reversed.
Okay, I think one last thing I wanted to get your thoughts and opinion on. Oh, well, the fact that he's a man, he's 26, right? He can rent a car, he's been in jail, all of the other stuff. I do think that a lot of people are asking a lot for him to be like, oh, respect your mother, do all this. Like, at the end of the day, he is a grown ASS.
Right.
And I do think that a lot of people are like, oh, I don't care, your mama's your mama, don't disrespect her, all that kind of stuff. And to me, it just seems like y'all want these people, they're old. And then how do we look at, this morning I thought about it. I was like, look at how people have been treating Rose. Rose is the same age. But then no one has ever given Rose that grace.
I do.
That nice, well, yeah, I do. But some of us, to me, it's like, I like, but I've seen how people treat her versus how they're treating all of these other people. And I'm just like, what's the difference? Y'all want to
maturity
follow
level.
some people, but then other people are like, oh, they're old enough, they can
Her
do
maturity
it.
level. Rose is like that kid in the classroom that people think because you're bigger and you're smarter, you should know better. If you ever working in, I don't know if any teachers are in here. Y'all know that one kid that may be bigger than the other kids and seem like they're more mature than the other kids. So you automatically forget that they're still the same age as those other kids. So you expect more out of that kid, and it's not fair to that kid. And that's what I feel like they do to Rose, because Rose is able to articulate herself. Rose is able to, she comes off a little, more wise, and she got that little spaz. I think that may be why they may look at her. Sometimes I be in a conversation with Rose and I have to pull back because I realize Rose is the same age as my daughter. I have conversations with Rose that I wouldn't dare have with my 26-year-old daughter. You get what I'm saying? But she'll give you that. She'll give you that energy where you feel like you talking to one of the girls. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think that they do that with her.
Yeah. Yeah, they said, Rose, I remember that. They were saying you're still living at home in that twin bed.
Yeah, they were trying to,
They were trying to need to get out.
moving out.
Up. She was going back to school. Why are you going back to school? You should be getting a real job. So, but it's like, at the same time, it's like, wait, what, why isn't anyone saying to Trina's 31, go get your own place?
So would you like to leave? I don't know who you are. You're subscribed to me. Would you like to just exit out and come back later? Seems like you're a little disturbed. You're making those little remarks. Just speak how you feel, or you can scroll out if you feel, a little feel triggered or something. I don't know what's going on with you down there. You throwing temper tantrum. Go ahead.
I think that was it. I was like, all these things were swirling in my brain today, and I was like, next time I see TeaTyme, I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I say I don't stand on the who, I stand on the what. And if I'm swinging for one 26-year-old, I'm gonna swing for all 26-year-olds. I mean, that's just what it is, and that's why I know a lot of people don't give a fuck about the what. It's the who, and you can tell. Yeah. You good, Shani? So.
Yeah, those are my questions. Anyway, how are you feeling?
I'm glad that we're on to something new.
I'm happy too. But I have to tell you, I felt bad because you and I, we always go back and forth. We have our fun. But I was like, I do think that there was so many people kind of like on you that you could not separate of, okay, I'm gonna have to like just go off on everybody.
Yeah, I was
when
swinging.
yeah. So it was, I hope you always know, like I can always disagree with you, have a different opinion, but it's never coming from a place of hate, like ever.
I know. When I'm passionate about something or somebody, I'm definitely like I definitely can get, because I usually try to keep my feelings out of it most times, but sometimes my feelings will get wrapped into it too.
Yeah, because I do think at the end of the day, a lot of people were coming down hard on you, and you literally didn't do much. But also, yeah, just keep doing you, like what Princess says. Keep doing you. At the end of the day, like everyone's gonna come to you and be like, "What do you think about this TeaTyme?" And then everyone's gonna come over to your platform because you're the only person who can look at both sides of things.
Yeah.
But that's enough of my coddling. That's about it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I know I'm not changing. When I stand on something, it's not too much you can do to make me waver. I probably am going to stand harder and more solid. But y'all have to remember, I've been working with kids since I was 17 years old. I've worked with children, and I'm also a child that other people advocated for. And I'm paying that back because I'll never forget that. So I'm not going to change. You can't make it happen that easy. you won't be able to change that.
Yeah. And I think it's just really sad because a lot of people are we have to remember, like, we're also Americans. So I don't think anyone should ever feel like they are silenced or they can't use their voice. Like, there's a reason why we have that voice. And a lot of folks when I hear a lot of people be like, oh, respect your elders and all that kind of stuff. I was like, but why?
And see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm seeing now. I'm seeing, you have a group of people that were like coming hard, advocating for somebody to be able to have a voice and speak up. And now you have a person or even people saying, like, it seems like it's like a switch. Like the people that were going at the one person are now in defense of the other person. And then people that were in defense of the other person are now attacking the other person. And it's like, what the hell is happening here? Like, you have two people, same age. One is going against the grain of their parent. The other one is going toward their parent. What the hell is going on here? I'm confused at the disconnect.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Let's see how it goes. But you got this, girl. We're rooting for you. Just stop doing crazy things.
I've been doing nothing crazy.
I know. I'm just messing. I can't be nice. I can't just keep it nice, TeaTyme. I'm gonna be
I'm
mean.
trying to think. I know I'm a little messy, but I didn't even stop being messy. I'll be just chilling now. Shit.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get back to the comments.
All right. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Come on up, y'all. If y'all got, I mean, my stance doesn't change, but your opinions matter too. Yeah. Can y'all get the live goal up? And yeah, I want to know why people have so much heat for Khalil.
Yeah, I don't have no heat for
Y'all know I like Trina. I like Trina, but I still think,
I think it's all funny at this point. I don't have no heat from him. I ain't told him, I don't think, I don't have no heat for him. Look, Sunshine, do what Sunshine don't do. And at this point, I just feel sorry for him at this moment because he door dashing and sending money and all of that.
HB gonna do what it do. That's what his mama should have talked to him about.
And she doing it, and she doing it.
Now, see, if his mama was going, now, Essence, if you was gonna talk to him, you had to talk to him about that to do. Because y'all already know. Hey, she got that thing. She got that one thing. She got that thing she can do. So that's what she should have talked to him about.
She's doing that one thing, baby. He
doxed her phone number, but they was already going off on him before he doxed the phone number. So let me go here. Y'all, he don't know TikTok etiquette. So he put the number, I don't think he was intentionally doxing her phone number. Like, we pick and choose with that too. Like, y'all know damn well you be putting up a screenshot, you forget the number up there, and sometimes we gotta warn people, we've even had to reset our lives, shut it down, so we know god doggone well he wasn't intentionally doxing that lady's number.
He wasn't intentional. That wasn't it. He wasn't.
He probably don't even know what doxing. He probably just now learning what doxing is.
Nah, I think he know a little bit more than what we think he
Now,
know, but he didn't. I don't think he didn't intentionally dox her number. But look, HB said, "Okay, now do exactly what I said, Khalil. Send the donuts right now." And he started sending them donuts. I
mic
nearly
drop.
fell over. He was sending them donuts. He said, "Just like I taught you, just like I told you, start sending the
They
donuts."
playing the game at this point. They're at this point. I think they just playing the game.
I
I
don't know if
think
they
that
are or
Khalil is
not. I don't
trolling.
know.
I think
He
he
said
is
he
playing
likes
the
to
game
troll,
now, and
though.
he is now trolling.
He
This is
did.
not.
He
This is a
did say he
case
liked to
of impact
troll.
over attempt. What do you mean? The impact of the number getting doxxed? Can you explain to me what impact over what? I'm trying to wonder when does impact over intent matter on Messy Talk because y'all pick and choose that too.
That's why I
When do
don't give
y'all
a
be
fuck.
having morals and shit? When the fuck does the impact
Never.
ever matter over here? Y'all just pick when y'all want to do it. Y'all only give a fuck about the impact when it's somebody you like. Let's just tell the truth.
I
Cause
don't
I'm
have
trying.
morals
What was
on
the
here.
impact? What impact does this have?
I don't know. It's very humorous if you ask me. I don't know. Morals, messy TikTok. I don't really think the two actually go together, and or maybe people are morally selective. Maybe we're morally selective on here. I don't know. I'm
Who
thinking
mentioned
about
it?
that.
I said I don't think he intentionally doxed her number. So I mean that doesn't. Here y'all go with it. Like you want to be literal, Celie. They said he
Okay.
doxed her. I don't think he knew that he doxed. I think that there are some things that we are not aware of on this live, on this app, and once somebody brings it to our attention, what you do with it matters. We all know when you showing a screenshot, and sometimes the person's name is saved or the number is not saved, and you may accidentally put that number up. We've all hosts have done it. I don't know a host that hasn't done it. And it depends on who that people get mad about. We've all done it. We've all done it. Many people have had to reset their lives. We do mention intent because we know it wasn't okay. So do I say it wasn't on purpose? Let's take intent out of it and say purpose. I don't think it was done on purpose.
Taking it in. I'm saying what the fuck I said. She
It
ain't
wasn't
gonna tell
done
me
on
how to say
purpose.
what I
We'll
said.
just say that.
No, the fuck, no, the fuck. She ain't gonna take my words out my mouth. I said I don't think that it was done intentionally. Fuck that, bitch. You don't get
Just
to
say
tell
it.
me
Say
how the fuck.
purpose.
I'm saying what the fuck I said. I don't give a fuck if
I
she
guess
like what
using the
I
word
said.
intent. I
I'm
guess
gonna
using the
use
word
whatever the
intent
fuck word I
go
want to
ruffle
use.
some feathers.
Intent, motherfucker. You don't tell me what the fuck to say and how to say it. Oh, motherfucker.
I don't
Oh,
got
what the
time
fuck
playing
y'all
with
think
people right
this
now.
is?
I don't
The
got time
hell?
playing with people.
Let me just say this. I just said what the fuck I said. How the fuck you gonna tell me how to say some shit that's
It
coming
would
out of
be
my
impact
mouth?
over
The
intent if
fuck?
people start playing on her phone. Correct. I agree with that. I don't know. I'm done already. I'm drained already. Can we just clear out this live goal? I didn't already got drained. I only been over here for an hour, 18 minutes, and I'm already drained.
People need to correct their own damn self. I'm up here
That
trying
could
to
have
correct
impacted her regardless of
other
the
people.
intent. I agree. That could have impacted her regardless of the intent. I agree with that.
And she's still talking about it. You can change your words. See, that's why I don't change shit, I think.
Nobody said it couldn't have. But I know for a fact that somebody put my number up on trying to show a screenshot. I know I can wait. I can make
Thank y'all.
y'all react depending on how I respond. She didn't do that. Trina ain't do that. But if I cry, oh my God, it dogs my number, then y'all will start pouring and giving gifts and all that shit. If I be like, oh, it's all right. I know it was an accident. I know it wasn't trying to do that. Then y'all wouldn't. I mean, we know how this game go. We play the game and y'all play into it. That's why I try my best just to Cause we could really play this game. We could really play this game, and y'all will fall for it. You don't think Katuna wrong for what she did to Ashley? Who is Katuna?
Who was Katuna? Damn, we got some more new people. Y'all know what? In the
Sweet, are you trying to come up?
in the last couple of weeks, we done seen three people kids on this app. This is the millennials about to take over, baby. And when they take over, they don't care about shit.
Katuna is Trina. Oh, wrong for what she did to Essence. Okay, here's my opinion.
Katuna.
Are we going back to the hot mic? And then now, or are we walking it back? If you're trying to come up, you gotta. Are we
Just
walking it
start
back?
from the hot mic, Mike. Just start from the hot mic.
Okay. And 10 over impact. What Celie say? What, baby? What's wrong?
Have a tripod?
You looking cute. You finna take some pictures.
Why the fuck would I take pictures like this?
No. Why the fuck
That's
would I
usually what
take
you.
pictures?
That's usually what you do when you dealing.
No, I'm gonna go make TikToks with my friend, and I am gonna wash my hands off.
Maya, my kind of girl.
She's a mess. She's a mess. Go ahead, baby.
Oh, mute.
Mute.
Tell me what to.
Yeah, mute for we have another hot mic. I ain't. Y'all ain't seen. You ain't seen. Well, you know, one of the other two is Pooh's daughter. She with the shit too. Y'all got all these kids are with the shit. They ain't scared of nothing or nobody. They be like, pull the fuck up if you want to. Shit, they gonna fuck our old asses up on this motherfucker.
Wait, as told by Dia, you're saying she took accountability for that and apologized, right? Although she may have taken the accountability and apologized, I guess it was later on Manny's live, she then downloaded the live and then replayed all of the hot mic later on in the day, that same day. So I don't know. If you apologize and take accountability, you don't replay it and then explain what you did again to everyone, because a lot of people missed it. She went live and she replayed it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right. Leola.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
Lord.
it was not TeaTyme who did it. No, Trina went live. She downloaded the live where she had a hot mic. She downloaded it and replayed it and broke it down minute by minute, second by second of what was happening, what she was doing, what she was thinking. So
All we need left, the only millennial missing is Maya ass. Maya get on here cussing people out too. This gonna be, it'll be on. Then shit, we got a whole team of millennials. We need to just let them have this motherfucker at this point, because we can't handle this. We
no,
can't.
but
I don't
they're
know
not
why we sit up here.
millennials.
What they 26? What is millennials? Something up to 20
No, because
what?
I think
Let me ask
I'm a
Alexa.
millennial.
Alexa, what is a millennial? What age group?
Here is an answer from an Alexa Answers contributor that I translated. The age group of millennials is between 18 to 35 years old.
I'm right.
No,
18 to 35. She said 18 to 35. Alexa knew everything. So these
no,
26-year-olds, these
it's eight. No,
20-year-olds,
millennials is 81.
well, argue with Alexa, Leola.
Huh?
Alexa just said that. Alexa said 18. That ain't what Alexa said.
No, but your Alexa's wrong because
Alexa, they said you're wrong.
it's 1981 to 1990. I think 1990.
Why can't you listen to me?
I think it's like
Alexa,
1990.
Hold on.
No,
She
that's
said
wrong. So they're
y'all asked to see her hair.
Edges is back on. I didn't style my hair today, so not too much. And lashes is crunchy because I had
I
people over this morning and they got
they still crunchy. Still got the crunchy lashes.
That's it. Yeah.
I know you did not say your lashes are still
More
crunchy.
farther than I wanted, but hey.
So you didn't fix your lashes.
That period. She said they was fine, but she got teary eyed today, and it kind of got.
Who talking?
The cop said. It's the same one that the lady just.
So you didn't fix it.
She said you ain't fixed. She said your lashes still crunchy.
I almost said something.
It's gone to say it. You ain't been holding back.
I've been saying a lot. So I think I need to shut my mouth because you might get the repercussions of somebody else.
Oh, I like it.
So,
but you know you made
Hold on. She can't hear you. She can't hear you, huh?
I kind of ate with this last message, but
you want me to pause? Put mute.
I kind of ate with this last message, but he blocked me before he could see it. I would have said it again. I said, yeah, well, God like how you lying in these messages trying to make me feel bad. Trying to make somebody else feel bad to make the other person feel good. You're a fucked up person. You know it. I know it. She'll know it.
That's right. She'll know it. Then gonna try to say, let me speak to your mom.
Yeah, what did he? I don't know why he think that you be like
I'm gonna be on his side.
Do you have a tripod on me?
Yeah,
What generation are they, Leola?
the little thing on my
They're
dresser.
Gen
No, the
Z.
one that you was using the other day.
Well, we might as well let these
The
motherfuckers
the one,
Gen
yeah, it's on
Z.
my dresser. Okay, y'all.
That's a
Yeah,
fucked up name,
they
Gen
don't
Z.
believe.
Sorry, y'all. My baby
They,
going through a little heartbreak. Leave her alone, cause we was ready to pull up.
That's
I was
my
ready. He gonna
girl.
try to
That's
speak
my
to me like
girl.
I was gonna change my mind, nigga. You should be playing with her feelings. So, but can you just talk? No, I ain't talking
Yes.
to her.
People, you be so nice to people, and then you crash out because they did too much, and they ain't never seen that version of you. Now it's you weird, you're weird. I said, I don't care. I'll die weird, bitch.
Oh, Maya, get out.
That's
I
right,
would
Naya.
literally die weird. Like, don't play with me. You play with me for too long. Now it's I never seen this side of you. You do 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 do.
What time he brought that side of you
Yeah, he don't
out?
see this side of me. Now he blocking me for
Leave
life.
her alone. She in her feelings, y'all. Let her be,
What they
y'all.
wait,
said.
She
so
almost died. They said they laughing.
wait,
She
but
almost
she's
died yesterday, and then she had
I said Mercury retrograde went out with a bang and it blew my shit up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be like,
and block him for life. He can't come, but he better not come back over here.
I don't
wait,
think
so
he
she's
will.
between 18 and 20, right?
She's 20.
She's 20. They're Gen Z.
But they Gen Z, that's the only one. Maya is the missing link. Maya, get her ass over here. Then we got all these Gen Zers up here. They
Yeah,
gonna tear this shit up.
they don't necessarily believe because their parents are most likely older millennials. They don't believe that you're just supposed to respect your elders just because they're older than you.
Is that thing?
Yo, yeah, that's the
You got a little
generation.
magnet
Y'all
in
sure
there?
got to write Alexa ass. I'm
Oh,
gonna have
now
to
you
talk
need
with
a
her
magnet.
later because these motherfuckers don't care. They gonna whoop y'all ass. Y'all talking about pull up. They gonna be right there waiting. Shit, they might meet your ass halfway or
Yeah.
some shit. They
You just
ain't
gotta
scared of
tighten it, make
shit.
sure it's tight.
No. I think my daughter the other day, she's technically their Gen Alpha. And she said something to me. Oh, I told my mom about something she was doing. And she goes, yeah, see, that's why she always doing stuff like this. She's always doing it. Mom was like, she? Who are you
I love
talking
my baby,
to?
y'all.
And it's just
I don't know.
like
Yeah.
she won't
Wait,
disrespect my
what's the age
mom,
group
but
of
when it
Gen
comes to
Alpha?
me, I'm
What
just
age
like,
group is
she
Gen
this, she
Alpha?
this. Not that
Or do I
they
just
don't
have
see
a
that whole delineation between ages. It's like,
I
no,
don't
you
know.
treat me one way, I'm gonna treat you
I'm
that
giving it
same
right
way.
back to you. What is Gen Alpha age group? What is that? Which age group is that?
Yeah.
Um, I think my oldest is 15. So, and then Lila is,
The second one?
no, they're 14.
I know.
And it goes, I think,
I mean,
lower. I don't remember the youngest one,
Damn, I need to look this shit up. 'Cause
but
these
I know it's
kids.
like 2013 and 2011.
let me get my
That's an
opinion.
Oh,
alpha.
Because Pimento want to know my opinion. Pimento,
mm.
you still here? You still here? I'm going to get dragged. I just got this lace. I just got this lace back melted. Can we get the live goal up at least? And get the clear the gift goal gallery out? Oh, Pimento gone. Okay, so we'll talk about it. Well, I'll still talk about it. She just gonna miss it. Okay, going back to Trina, how she handled the situation in the beginning. I don't agree. I think that, but I think they worked it out. So I don't want to kind of like unpack it again. But I don't agree that it should have been handled that way. I do think that she could have kind of asked Essence in advance for like maybe an extension or something, not the day of, and then like you know what I'm saying, do that because even if you're moving out and you getting ready to move into a new place, you will not be able to do that with no landlord or no, even if you have a mortgage. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about your baby having to go to school. They don't care about your car dying. They don't care about none of that shit. They just do not care, and they're not obligated to care. So it is a method. It is something that she has to get used to because they not gonna care. You know what I'm saying? They gonna put that 5-day notice on your door. So I think being that Essence does work with her, she could have probably said something maybe like a month or two prior. Like, look, I know she didn't know her battery was gonna die in the car, but even look, school is coming up. Can I split up the payments with you, or can I do something in that? Also, I don't know how her credit is, but they have things like Sezzle and Klarna and things of that nature that will work. Not only help build your credit, But if you in a bind where you got to get a rental, they'll give you a credit card. Like depending on how much of your limit is, they'll give you a debit card, and you could just pay on that, and where you don't have to mess up your bills or anything like that. And you could just pay that off within like a month or two time span. So I just think next time she probably should have a conversation with her prior, and take it from there, because you never know what I got going on. Let's just say it's me.
What
You
she
don't
was
know what
planning,
I
what
got
she
going on.
needed
You
to do
never
with
know
the
what I was
money,
planning on
maybe.
doing. I might have loaned some money to somebody and didn't tell you. And, might be waiting on somebody to pay me something back, or I might have something that happened that I just didn't communicate with you. So I do think that we can't assume that people just got it, especially when we stand with them. So,
I agree with that. I think that if you have children and they are of school age, throughout the year, when see like sales and clearance and stuff, pick up things that are not the right size, right? Too big. So that things that they may have to grow into. If you see something you like it, it's on sale for $5 or $10, $15, whatever, pick it up throughout the year. That
yeah,
way, if there is a time that school starts and they know they need something, then you always have it, right? I
yeah,
literally buy. I if I don't care if the child is newborn, I start seeing stuff that's for 3T that I
yeah,
like, especially if it's on sale. I grab all ages, right?
yeah,
So just grab stuff, and then you always have things for them to grow in and age
yeah.
appropriate clothes.
Even when I go to Walmart, and me a boy, and I know people don't even like Walmart, but I go to Walmart, they be having them little jeans and them little pants. I grab those things just in case. My Kai too. Like I grab stuff. Like I have a drawer for. They both got their own drawers and their own clothes up in here. So that way, if anything ever happened and I got to keep them for a long time, they both have what they need here. So that's another thing. So I'm always getting extra stuff. I went to Target and got some stuff for school. Then my daughter, she getting stuff, and then his dad just bought him 10 pair of pants and 10 shirts. But we all just did it. We didn't depend on we all just jumped in, and my mama probably gonna do the same thing. What I'm saying, like we just do stuff in advance, so then that way we don't ever have to get ready. We
Don't
try to
ever
stay
have to get
ready.
ready. Yeah, buy
Yeah,
shoes. Buy shoes in different sizes. Don't just if they in a size 2, don't buy
yeah,
a size 2. Buy a size 3, 4, 5. Like buy different sizes, and even if they don't get a chance to wear it, if they happen to miss it or whatever, you can give it to somebody else. It's always somebody in need. The other thing is like they have at banks, you can ask them for an account specifically for that, right? You could say they have holiday accounts where you can plan ahead and you could be putting little money in. So then you have Christmas funds or birthday funds or back to school funds. Your bank will open up an account for your child for that. So those little things.
hold on a second. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Somebody just texted me. She said, "What you know about a mortgage when you got Section 10?" I know some things, girl. I know some
Mm-mm-mm.
things. A little bit of something. Yeah.
Maybe she wasn't always on Section 10.
Section 10 got some stuff, so I got some stuff to it.
Yeah, see, that's right. It does. It matures in October. You go get your money out and go and start shopping for your kids. See, some people know about this stuff. Y'all
What
got to start
matures in
sharing.
October? What was it? What
The
was you saying,
accounts,
Miss?
the accounts that you can get accounts, those holiday accounts. So then you're saving
Oh
money all
yeah.
year long for
Yeah.
those moments, right?
Yep. Yep. Shoot. And then shoot, like I say, they got so many things out here now. Like I say, um you got the resources for school, you got the townships, and they'll even give you like a little gas card. Like I know she was saying something about she was struggling with gas. These like if y'all don't fucking use these townships and use these agencies, I'm telling y'all, like, quit being prideful. I don't give a fuck. People can say you own government, whatever they want. I bet you if they had the ability to use it, they'll use it too. Because some other people using it, and it runs out. The funds have to be used by a certain time. If y'all don't fucking take advantage of that shit before it go away, like, stop being prideful. Get y'all ass up, go stand in them lines. Get y'all ass up, call them agencies. Like, do that. Like, it's resources out here.
Don't be worried about what other people are going to say or what they think of them or
Nobody
what
would
you
even
find
know.
out. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. But they won't know if you ain't telling. They won't know if you're
Shoot.
not telling. T, did you get that email I sent you?
Yes, I got it.
Okay,
I gotta go through
I
that
just
too.
wanted to make
So
sure.
yeah, I got it. Yeah, it's. I think we just gotta. We have to be. I don't care what nobody say. Like I could care less. I told you, they. I've been on Section 10 for about 400 years, and I just don't care what nobody got to say about it. No, I just got on Section 10. I forgot how long I've been on
I
Section 10.
know a woman who's been on Section 8 for 36 years. I'm
They ain't
not
gonna kick
like
her off either.
they're not gonna kick her. Her children and grew, left, and she just
They
downsized,
gonna kick her out.
and she still got
Got
her
a year and a
section. But
half
she
left.
said she ain't doing shit. She gonna stay right there, and she work and she do. Yep.
Listen, because everybody that's on it ain't sitting at home on their ass. That's an assumption. People, I know people that
Oh
work
no,
from.
she
I think
worked.
Section 8 pay what? They rent be 1,050. Section 8 paying 1,000. You know what I'm saying? All they pay all they, you know all they I mean not thousand. They paying 1,000. Section 8 paying 50. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, because they stay on it because if their income drops, then
Mm-hmm.
they can still
Yep.
get that supplement.
So I say go find out. Go to your township, your local township. Go to your local. Even call your schools and stuff like that. There are so many programs out there, y'all. Use those programs. Use those programs. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, see, poker. In these times, 1,000 still isn't bad. Yeah. You think she want to play victim? I don't know. They said she had a hot mic though. So if it was a hot mic, it wasn't on purpose. CPS does have resources. Confidence said that. Some of them, depending
Yeah,
on
they
the
do.
state, because some of them be acting like they don't know shit. Because
Yeah,
they was
some of them
trying with
act
me,
like
they
they
wouldn't
don't
give
know
me no
stuff.
resources unless. So with Mir, when I was doing the custody thing with Mir, they was trying to make me put him in the system, like foster system. Now they would have gave me a whole bunch of resources, but I wasn't doing that. Cause I wasn't doing that. But if I would have said, okay, you know, like a lot of people say, I got him for the money. Let's just, if I would have got him for the money, they would be giving me a nice little amount of money
Oh,
and
because
paying
if
for
the
everything. But I wasn't doing that
you
shit.
would have gotten the grandparent foster is different than the foster, like out of family foster. So the grandparent foster is different, and you do get a stipend for that, but you
Mm-hmm.
also get other resources.
Yeah, they give you
And that's
resources.
possibly what they were trying to get you to do. But they're like a ton of resources, but they do differentiate the grandparent fostering and
Yeah.
any other type of foster. So
Yeah, I wasn't doing that. But I did do the other one. They have another one through DHS that people don't know about. They give
yeah,
them
I
a
know what
little
you're talking
stipend. It's a
about.
little stipend. It's not a lot. But it's a small stipend and they give you it's like two something a
Yeah, they
month.
give you like
But
$200
he also
and
had
then
free
some food
daycare. Like
stamps
he did
or
not have to
something.
pay for daycare. His daycare was free. No matter how much money I made, his daycare did not go by my income or nothing. So he was able to get that for free. And then it's some other stuff that, but that's just through DHS and they don't go off your income.
They don't go off your heels because they consider that the grandchild as a separate
Hmm.
family. So they'll give you the stipend, they'll give out the food stamps, and they'll give the child care. So
Yeah,
you
it's like
grandparents who are
a
raising
small
your
amount. They don't give you
children,
no voucher because a
it's
lot of
not a
people
but.
said,
Yeah.
well, a lot of people say they give you a voucher. They don't give you no voucher if you get custody of your grandson. That's not how that works. They're not gonna give you no housing voucher. It
No,
gotta
you don't
be,
get that.
because somebody was like, you got your grandson to get. Where you get that from? Some
You
do, not
know.
out here. They don't.
But I do think
Shit.
the waiting list for a lot of places, y'all have to look if you are like a widow to a vet. Some of the waiting lists for Section 8 open up for widows to vets, homeless with a certain amount of children, and
Mm,
there's one other thing, but you have to check your states because they did open them in certain states
that's
for a
good.
limited amount of time. And
I
so
gotta
the
jump
only
on
thing,
that and get in that
yeah, the
self
only
sufficiency
thing,
program.
the widow with the widow of a vet, they go top priority, and then the only thing is the whatever the VA headquarters would have to sign off on a piece of paper, and they'll give you your voucher.
Okay.
But yeah, they got resources for grandparents, and
Oh,
that's
I don't think
nothing
they
wrong
get
with
no.
that.
Not in my state, Pimento. They don't give vouchers for grandparents.
She said
Trust me, it'll be
grandpets.
grandpets. They got stuff for y'all too, though. For pet owners too. Well, I know my job had like a whole thing where you can get pet insurance through the job, and because people take their pets very seriously. So they had a whole little thing where you could call a number, they give you like a vet, and it was like a real. I mean, they got stuff. They got stuff out here. Y'all just gotta look it up. They got. You will be surprised the shit that they got out here. Y'all will be
What is going to pay
surprised.
for lights? Somebody said. We just found out the CDAC going to start paying our lights because my husband. Oh, okay, it's disabled. Yeah, y'all got to
Yep,
go out there
yep.
and get your resources. They got resources to pay your light bill, your gas bill. It's really
I just
you do
used
you do have.
my township for Mir. So what I did was I paid for Mir football and then I
Hmm.
applied and they approved it. So the people got to just give me my money back, but
They gonna give you money back.
I wasn't gonna not pay for it because Mir would have got his uniform. So I just went ahead and paid for it, but I still applied and they approved it. They gave because they have another program out here too, where you get like $300 per year per child, in sports, tutoring, things like that as well. They have so much stuff out here. Like I don't think y'all realize it's so much stuff. Like if you for sports, you can get like it's a certain amount of money that they'll give you per year, per child, to help you with sports, tutoring, things like that. So
Awesome. They have, some of the insurance companies are also giving like little stipends, monthly stipends, $50 a month. One lady was getting, and then one was telling me she gets $150 a month. It's her medical insurance, but the 150 is for her to
thank you,
help
Brittany.
purchase groceries every month. So as long as she goes to all of her doctor's appointments on time, I mean, as scheduled, and her follow-ups, then they send her $150 at the end of the month, and it's supposed to be to keep her healthy, right? So like y'all gotta, I mean, it's a lot out there. You just have to know about it. They don't just tell you, or they don't tell you. The one for $50, you have to do a monthly survey. So there's lots
Okay.
of
Yeah, they got a
programs.
lot of stuff out here. Just like poker, they not gonna make them more visible because they don't want us to get them. They want to keep that mess in house. I'm trying to stop cussing. I think I'm doing good. They want to keep it in house. So like when I lived in when my kids was little, the community I lived in was like a whole bunch of white people there. They had the scholarship program for like summer camp. They had a before and after school scholarship program. And when I found out about it, they rolled their eyes at me. They was mad I knew about it. Like how you find out and who told you? And I told everybody about it too. Everybody that lived in the county that I stayed in, the township I stayed in. I told all the black people because they don't tell you. They don't advertise it. They don't want you to know because they want to use it for their people that they want to use it for. So I don't gatekeep nothing. I don't tell y'all as much as I used to no more because y'all be trying to use it against people. But I try to give y'all what I can.
Now I agree with that, T, because I work in human relations, right? That's kind of
Mhm.
my background. And going over employee benefits, let me tell y'all, open enrollment is coming, and there are a lot of hidden benefits in your benefit package. They'll give you that high level overview, but see, this is how they get us because you don't read.
Mhm.
There's a lot of stipends that come behind, like they give you sometimes some of these insurances, a lot of them give you gym memberships as well as a part of your benefits. They'll give you
Hmm.
money back for
Yep, I was
your
gonna say that
doctor's
the state
appointment.
insurance they
They'll
sure will, and transportation. If you ain't got no car, they'll pick you up and take you to the doctor's appointments too.
Yeah, it's a lot of hidden benefits, y'all. Y'all have to, and then sometimes it's like a little check off list where they'll give you money back
Mhm.
on your insurance, like that you done paid for over the year. That they pay you back. So with open enrollment coming back around, y'all, in October, it begins. No, actually, it begins the end of September. It's next month, end of next month, all the way through November the 10th, I believe, is the cutoff. Y'all better be reading them benefits through and through and call your employee health, and they will walk you through them too if you don't have
Yeah.
If you don't understand something, where they can ask, call and ask for the details if you don't understand the verbiage, and they'll break it down. So just it's your benefits to your employer are greater than
Yeah.
just that primary health, the 6 month cleanings and things like that. You got to read thoroughly though, but that's how they get us, is by not reading. If the devil is in the details.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Y'all, can we do me a favor? We got 380 people up in here. Let's get the live goal up, the populars up, y'all. Let's just tap that screen. Everybody, do a little hand heart. Man, my birthday trip coming up too. But I'm just gonna whisper that because I want y'all to say I'm on here begging. That was that. Oh, let me tell y'all what I did one time too. Cause y'all gotta watch them things. FEMA got some good benefits. Like when y'all have natural disasters. We
Look,
had
look, look, look.
Hey, beautiful.
Oh, you
Let
did
me
her
get
hair?
something different.
It's
You
cute.
did her hair? That's
That's
cute.
how I used to do my girls' hair. You braided at the front and twisted in the back. That is cute. Oh, with the beads. You cute, girl.
That's really cute, Erica. You did a
Shake
good
it,
job.
girl. Shake it. Make noise with it. But FEMA too, like we had one year we had a real bad flood. Like our license stuff was off for days. FEMA said no to Milwaukee? For real?
Yeah, FEMA cut out. FEMA's cut out.
Oh, I would have put
Trump
y'all
cut
up
out
on
FEMA.
game, yo.
Remember Trump? That was one of the first things he said. We don't need that no more. Then all hell broke loose.
Dang, hey, little girl, sugar. Man, let me tell y'all, I used every benefit they had back then. They had, my basement didn't even have no real bad flood damage. But some told me just had them come look at it. They came down to my basement because I had just got divorced. And I wanted to move anyway. So I just got divorced and I was like, they approve me. So what they do is they will give you a certain amount of money if you stayed there. They'll give you like like some money to like kind of fix whatever it is, and then your food and all that stuff. But if you moved, they had a whole nother game changer. So I
Mm-hmm.
moved. They paid for me to move. They paid for my U-Haul. They paid for my moving fees, my security deposit, and 18 months of rent.
What?
You did good
What
because
program is
you
that?
said that was when FEMA was
Yeah.
doing that long time ago. But baby, shoot. Oh, let me go on and incriminate myself because it don't matter. They ain't gonna do nothing. I didn't even move. I just did me one of them little thingy things, and then I said, and then baby, that they put the check in that person.
Yes, it was like they
Baby,
sent the
it
check
went.
every 3 months.
Baby, I didn't go nowhere. I don't know what they thought.
Baby.
I wasn't leaving. Well, we did a
Baby,
little
and I had took
hookup.
off work because my daughter, that's when my daughter was going through her little thing. So I took off work. I just took like a little leave of absence. Well, no. My job, I had started doing like subbing, like resource or whatever. So what they did is they was like, we'll just call y'all because right that time, like they didn't have no need for people. So what they would do is they were like, you will be on call. But then somebody had told me, let me tell y'all this game. If your job put you like where they like, say for instance, they start not laying people off, but saying, okay, you're going to call as needed because they don't got as many, like I worked at the daycare. So they have as many, the registration wasn't up like it needed to be, right? So what they did was they had it where they had to call me in unemployment to pay you. So I was getting unemployment too and still had my job
They
intact.
still do that one. They still do that one.
And
If you
people
ain't
don't know
working,
that. People don't
people,
know
if
that.
you work, if your employer, like say for instance, you are hired for 40 hours and they working you part time or something like that, go file for unemployment because you're gonna
Yep.
get your unemployment. They're gonna make up for the rest of it, and they hate that shit.
Hey
But
Jay,
yeah, they still will do
my
that one. That
job
one still
hated
happens.
to see me coming because I knew so much shit. And like one time, because my boss, I couldn't stand her. Like she was like, it's like corporate, right? And she just was one of the people, she didn't know the rules or whatever. So she started cutting people hours. So if you work under like, we was full time. So if you work, like you too, Jay, if you work like under 30 some hours, they'll try to take away your insurance. But in the handbook, I had to tell them like, no, like look in your handbook. In the handbook, if it was due to like registration or something that the center calls, they couldn't mess with your insurance. But see, they was trying to take people insurance. My job hated to see me coming. Y'all, I was a savage. When I tell
You know when you
y'all,
file.
I was writing letters to, let me help y'all out. This before ChatGPT ever existed. So when I tell y'all I was writing up emails to HR for people, I was disputing write-ups for people. Like my job, every time people get in trouble, they'll come and be like, "Can you help me? Can you help me?" They hated me so much. I'm all for my people, y'all. I'm for my people all day. They hated to see me coming over there, yo. I'm always gonna stand for my people. I'd be like, don't sign that write up. They wrote you up. Don't sign it. Don't sign nothing. Don't sign shit. I thought you ain't gotta sign nothing. Don't sign it. Hey Eve, thank you, Eve. I ain't play, y'all. They couldn't wait till I got up out of there. They couldn't wait till I left. I was there 10 years. They couldn't wait. So I got a lawsuit from them before I left. Clock it. Okay, y'all. They used to get mad when I would write statements on my right. Yeah. I was on their ass because they used to do the employees so wrong. We was teachers. Like, the only people that really cared about us was our parents. Our parents cared about us because our parents was YT. They love, now YT people love us. Anybody that take care of their kids, they appreciate you. Them YT people, they have a different level of respect for educators than we do. I'm
Well, I
sorry
don't
to
know
tell
about
y'all.
we. I don't know about.
I'm
I
telling you.
don't know
I'm
about
telling
all
you.
we. Some of
I didn't
we.
say all
Some
we,
of us.
but a lot of us don't value education. They look at it as babysitting. They look at it as daycare. They look at it as somewhere to drop off their kids. Them YT people, they take it a little bit. They take it a little bit more serious. All from infant all the way up. They don't play. They do. They really do. In them more elite, areas. I've seen it all. I worked in different places or whatever, and them YT people, I don't know. They do care. They do give a fuck, and they value you. They value us.
Yeah, that might be true. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have that experience, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
I've been in the different ones. Even when I was teaching kindergarten down here, them parents, I need that, and mind you, where I taught kindergarten was a private school, so, and it was a Christian school. Them parents didn't even want to meet the teacher. One of the parents was emailing me. I just found one of my screenshots that came up with one of my parents. She was emailing me. She didn't even know I was a teacher. And she emailing me on some stuff. She didn't know my name. She didn't know nothing. Going off on me about something I don't even know what she talking about.
Mm.
So they just don't care. They
Why do
don't
you think
care.
that is? Why do you think that? Why do you think that black parents are more one defensive when it comes to schools and their children, or disconnected, or see it as, like you said, as a babysitter or whatever the case may be? Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I wish I could say the answer to that, but I really don't know. I really
Is it
don't
because
know.
they have less resources? They don't have as
That could
many
be it.
resources, and that's like, it is kind of like a babysitter for them. Because if you have,
That could be it.
if that's the only time that you can um, get things done or go to work
Mhm.
is when your child is at school. Could it be that, where they have
That could
more
be it.
family support, more resources, or more access to resources? They have better paying jobs, so they can afford a few more things. It's not their only outlet.
I could see that because so like the job that I worked at where I taught kindergarten, when I was there 10 years prior, right? I left there. I worked there 10 years prior. I was a kindergarten teacher assistant. And the parents were more in a higher status. They were black, but they were more in a higher status. They were Christian. Because it was a Christian daycare, right? It was a Christian. It went from like the school went from 2 years old all the way up to sixth grade. Okay, so I worked in the kindergarten classroom. They were more involved. Maybe because of their finances, maybe because they were two parent. A lot of them were two parent homes, things like that. They were more involved and more hands on. When I came back 10 years later, I always say it reminded me of the movie Lean on Me. Because what I think happened was what the schools, so they were paying. And I think that too. When you paying something out your pocket, you value it more, right? They were paying, those parents were paying parents. When I came back, what I think happened is, even though it was a private Christian school, I think they worked out something with the state where now the state was paying.
Scholarships for private schools too,
Yeah, it
and
wasn't
so
even
they
no
probably.
scholarship no more. It was just kind of like they had it was like after COVID, they kind of like had wrote it in as like the YWCA was paying. I don't really know. It wasn't scholarships because none of those parents were really paying parents. And you can tell they valued it less. Maybe because they weren't, right. Maybe because they weren't paying out their pocket and they weren't having to invest. So maybe that could be it too. You value what you pay for. If you getting stuff for free and you
Yeah,
really ain't paying for it, maybe you don't see the value in it.
I mean, I have my own. When I was listening to you, I was processing it, so I'm just asking.
I don't know. I never thought
And then
about it.
and then the defensiveness, or whatever. Where do you think that comes from? Is it because they feel like they have to defend their children because maybe they spend less time interacting with their children, so that is maybe how they show love, to show that I am here, I do love my child, I am here to protect my child.
That could be it. That could be
Is the
it. Cause I had a
defensiveness because one more